My name's Dave Zinck, and I've been in and out of church for many years. Back in 2001, I actually was very dedicated to attending church and participated in a ministry and was serving God tremendously. I was on fire into the Word. My whole family was. And then in 2015, January 11th, I just found out my dad had lung cancer as I was in the hospital recovering from surgery myself. So after I got out of the hospital, I ended up taking care of my dad for 6 months, and my dad ended up passing away. And then shortly after that, it was about a month or so after that, my oldest son got arrested. Then my father-in-law passed away, and shortly after, I'm going to say it was 2017, my mother passed away. And as my mom was passing away is when my ex-wife, my wife at the time, she actually filed for a divorce, and we ended up getting divorced, which really rocked my boat. I actually started to get away from God. I was trying to press him, but not as hard. And then I just lost my way. I got a motorcycle. I started riding with the wrong people. They drank, I drank. I started getting into the bars. I started living the bar life, and that's what started my addiction to alcohol. I lived that life right up until this past year, 2024. And I got into it pretty hard, where I was drinking every day, getting drunk every single day. I never thought I would be that way. I always told myself I'd never be an alcoholic and never be addicted to anything. Well, I ended up going down that path. Even though I went down that path, and I ended up getting involved with a woman that really wasn't great for me. She actually got me more involved in alcohol, which I never thought was possible. We separated, and then I happened to get into another relationship with my wife I have now, and God put her in my life at the right time for the right reason. My wife, she got me to go back to church. I rededicated myself to God, but I still wasn't completely over alcohol addiction. I was starting to calm down. I started seeing a problem in myself, that I had an addiction problem, and I started going to AA, and I signed up to Trinity a few times. I just never worked a program. And that all came to a whole September 2nd of last year is when I had the wake-up call. I had a motorcycle accident due to my alcohol problem. I should have been dead. My helmet flew off at impact, and I got thrown 100 feet in the air and landed. And God saved me. He had enough grace and mercy to save me, which is amazing. And that's how amazing our God is, that even though I was dealing with an addiction problem, and I continually turned my back on him, he had so much love and mercy and compassion for myself to save me. Now I'm addiction free. I have no desire to touch alcohol, and I serve God. And my story, my testimony is going to impact several other people, and I can't wait until that happens. So thank you very much.